Hello all, welcome to day 16 of the VShow live every day, a new topic to discuss about, and today we're going to talk about direct outreach actually and networking. Do you know that networking is amongst the most efficient ways that translators get clients? Based on statistics in my survey I ran for my MBA thesis, networking, I think, got the second position among the most popular answers I got from translators. When I asked them, for example, the 70 to 100% of your clients is a result of, most of the translators, guess in the comments, what was the most common answer? 70 to 100% of your clients are a result of. So what is the most efficient client acquisition strategy? What do you think most of the translators replied? I can tell you the second one. So the second most common client acquisition strategy based on statistics and my survey among translators is networking. So today we're going to talk about networking, which got the second position in my survey, and of course direct outreach, because even though it was not voted as the most efficient way of getting clients, is one of the ways, the most traditional ways that we get clients, and especially as starting out translators. And it includes several different methods that we can actually implement in order to get clients through direct outreach. So I'm going to share my slides. I hope that you have downloaded the worksheet, vmentoring.com/client acquisition worksheet, so as to get the worksheet and do the exercises along with me. Let me know in the comments, please introduce yourself, or let me know where you're watching me from. My name is Virginia Katsibiri. If you are listening to me for the first time, this is a VShow live initiative, 30 different webinars. So every day, a new different topic. And we're going to do this until December 15th. So join me every day at 7 p.m. Central European Time on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So today we're entering into the client acquisition strategies, and I'm going to share my slides to show you how we can actually use direct outreach and networking today, because tomorrow we're going to talk about 2 or 3 different client acquisition strategies. So today is direct outreach, direct contact, and networking so as to get clients. And this is the link here in the comments. Download the worksheet so as all of us to be at the same page. Please, please, please do send me the comments. Where are you watching me from? I would love to know. Always I ask, where are you watching me from? And if you have any questions, of course, for me today, I would love to know them. Let me know in the comments. I saw earlier was from Brazil, someone mentioned. So let me know now where you're watching from. And let me know if you actually see my slides. In a bit, I suppose they're going to present. Okay, yeah. Yeah, today the topic, 7 client acquisition strategies. And today we're going to talk, great, yep, you see the slides. So today we're going to talk about direct outreach and networking. I'm a certified translator based in Greece, for those that you do not know me. I've been translator since 2007. I have been providing mentoring services to other translators since 2016, and please visit my website in case you want to learn more. Definitely you can book a free call with me to ask me anything, and also contact me at info@vmentoring.com, my email, in order to ask me anything or questions that you would like me to answer. Hello, to answer you during the live. So what to expect? So yesterday, if you missed the live, you can go back and watch 7 different self-promotion free, okay, with no extra budget client acquisition strategies that you can implement in your business so as to get clients. So you can pick 2, maximum 3 of these strategies and work them daily or actually weekly, okay? We're going to create together a marketing and sales plan, okay? But you need to stick with that, and consistency is the key. What is a strategy? Why we're talking about strategies? Strategies improving marketing effectiveness can be achieved by employing a superior marketing strategy, by positioning the product or brand yourself correctly. The product brand will be more successful in the market than competitors' products and brands. This is why we need strategy. The matchup between the product, the consumer lifestyle, and the endorser is important for effectiveness of brand communication. Just for those that are wondering, those are the strategies that we're going to cover until Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, because from Sunday, we'll start talking about LinkedIn, and you will be amazed by the results that you can achieve by using LinkedIn, either the free profile. I'm not talking of the paid profiles, paid accounts. So direct contact, networking, referral building, public speaking, writing, publicity, promotional events, advertising, web strategy, and last would be inbound marketing. Today, the first two that you see on your screen, direct contact and networking. So let's start. So direct contact and follow-up. What you need to do, and I always do that with my mentees into my fully booked translator formula, 12-week mentoring program. We create our prospect list. I share with my mentees specific tools and Excel spreadsheets to include the information, of course, specific techniques of how you can actually find those prospects online and create that list. And of course, we found our lead sources. Where are our leads and how we can get them? What does it mean? Direct contact can be implemented through calling, through mailing, meeting people in person before COVID. Finding prospects and compile your own list should be the first step before starting direct contact. Tip here, reach out to just one of them each working day and start to build that relationship. So you can do it daily, or my advice is always you can pick, for example, 1 day per week, and you can devote a couple of hours during that day to actually contact. So hello, Claudia from Dublin. Hello, Vanessa from Spain. Lovely to have you here. In the meantime, you can interrupt me anytime and ask me anything, okay, based on our training today. And of course, I'm going to answer later all of your questions. And for those that you have been subscribed in the link you see on your screen, you will receive the recordings via email in your email. So definitely, I can't wait to answer your questions. Any questions related to your translation business, mindsets, strategies, prospecting. Hello, Mustafa. So everything you need to ask me on the training that we're doing today, or all the topics that we have covered at the VShow Live, 30 days, 30 different webinars, write them in the comments or send me an email, and I will answer them ASAP. If you include them in the comments, I will answer them today, of course, okay? So thank you, Claudia and Vanessa, for commenting. So let's continue. So the tip is to do it daily, okay? You can just, one of them, contact per day, or you just pick a day during the week that you would like to do that prospecting, okay? So prospect list, lead sources, calling or mailing, meeting people in person, okay, after COVID or before COVID, finding prospects and compile your own list. The tip here is to reach the consistency. Reach out to just one of them each working day and start build relationship, because we forget to build a relationship. During my mentoring program, the second one that I have, the group coaching, the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system that I actually finished this week, we complete this week. The main thing that we are trying to do through this system that we build with specific templates, messages that I'm sharing with my mentees, we create their own messages, their own plan and strategy. I always tell them we need to build relationships. So the secret behind of that is not to go to sell to people. People are not going to sell to you, okay? If they do not trust you, if they do not know you, and based on statistics, if they haven't seen you for 7 times before they buy it from you, okay? If you are luckier, might be less, but the statistics are those. So what I always do through my programs and through the messages that are not sellously, the messages templates that I'm sharing with my mentees, the messages that we create, and I never encourage my mentees to create sellously and spammy messages. So everything, emails or LinkedIn messages, are based on templates that are against, okay, of being sellously or spammy. So definitely our initial goal is to build relationships, okay? This is something that you have to keep in mind the whole process, the whole process of direct outreach and follow up here. So what do we do? Internet searches for your target industry, and I have great, so many, for example, tips on how you can actually find your target industry online. You can look for them on online directories, social media network, yellow pages, trade directories, associations, leading companies lists, educational institutions, professional list broker, and so many other ways. Let me know in the comments if you come up. Hello, Mustafa. Thank you for joining me. So any other way that you can actually include in the list, let me know in the comments, but this is an indicative list I created for you. So what you do, you find those target leads of yours online through the way that I told you. You compile your prospect list. There are so many spreadsheets online that you can use, but also I included there. And of course, action to be taken here. This is all about building relationships with people who do not know us yet, okay? So identify 20 people who want to know and tell them that you exist. LinkedIn is such a powerful tool. Also LinkedIn is included in direct outreach. You can use LinkedIn for actually prospecting your ideal clients, or email marketing, warm email marketing, or even cold calling. You can even assign that to a VA, virtual assistant, if you are not ready to do it on your own. But there are so many ways you can do it. The key is to build a relationship, to identify your target market, to find those people online nowadays, and actually tell them that you exist. So, what is your favorite or most effective way to get new clients in the door? So this was actually, if we can say, hello to Argentina, Marcella. Thank you for joining me. Marcella, what is your most effective client acquisition strategy? Hello, Caroline. So let me know in the comments. Actually, this is the worksheet action to be taken. So click the link that I shared in the comments, vmentoring.com/client acquisition worksheet, and let's go together to work with those exercises. So we need to identify 20 people, okay, who you want to know, and tell them that you exist. For me, ideally, those people should be in your target market that we have worked together during the specific training on how to identify your target market, and try to contact them directly. My most effective strategy is by word of mouth. Marcella, yes, I remember that you've told me. Yeah, Maida, I will explain what is a VA assistant. So most effective way is word of mouth, and as I had told you, Marcella, yes, this is the most popular way to get clients as a translator. This was the most voted in the survey that I did run, got the first position among the most effective ways to get clients. But nowadays we cannot depend on word of mouth, and this is why we're talking about specific strategies to implement that actually will bring us clients, because clients are out there, clients are everywhere, okay? And we just need to get those clients. So download the worksheets and do the exercises with me. The main benefit of such a mentoring program that I run, either the fully booked translator or the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, is not the actual knowledge. It's not that I'm telling you a specific strategy step by step with actionable steps that you can implement on your own and that works. The main benefit of participating in such a mentoring program or training is that you get an accountability partner, someone that you can ask them questions anytime, and the fact that you have a specific time frame to implement specific tasks, so you can actually take action, okay? Because action is the key to success. If you do not take action, what do you think that you can achieve, okay? So this is why we're here, okay, to feel motivated, to actually start taking action, and instead of waiting for clients to come to us, we will create the path, and we are going actually to get those clients and download the 33 pages worksheets to actually get your own clients with me. You can choose which client acquisition strategy you want to implement and stick with that. If you think direct outreach is your strategy, definitely implement the steps that I just told you and go step by step and work with them. So have you opened your worksheet? We need to go to page after pricing. It's module 6, client acquisition strategies, direct outreach. Are you on the same page with me? Let me know. Let me know if you see my worksheet, and please open your worksheet so as to do the exercises together. If you haven't downloaded the worksheet yet, it's at vmentoring.com/client acquisition worksheet, and go to the page 14. Okay, I see that we have the same view. So you see my slides, my presentation, the worksheet now. So exercise 6, let's do it together. And of course, take your time to do it on your own pace, okay? Identify 20 people who you want to know and tell them that you exist. So you need to complete these 2 columns, okay? Exercise 6.1 lists 5 ways to make a personal connection, especially with those you've been unsuccessful connecting with in the more traditional ways. So if you have had in mind previously to reach out to specific clients, but you didn't do it successfully, I would recommend you to brainstorm, okay, and come up with a different way that you can contact them directly. So great, Mustafa. Exercise 6.2, what is your favorite or most effective way to get clients in the door? And of course, I know that words of mouth, you might tell me, but I need you something that is more practical and actually you can implement. So direct outreach, what would be, as I told you, direct outreach could be cold calling, email marketing, mail, okay, regular mail via post, LinkedIn, which is the most popular and the most effective, sending letters, of course, as I told you, calling, and let me know if you come up with any other way that I didn't mention here. Of course, via social media, any other social media other than LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is such a powerful tool. So before going to networking strategy on the worksheet, let's continue. Yes, we are. Great. So Elena, Vanessa, Mustafa, since we went, I need you to do this exercise, okay? I need you to find 20 people that you would like to connect with online, depending on the target market exercise that we did previously, okay? So if you missed the actual webinar, go back and watch my YouTube channel or register at vmentoring.com/30day live so as to receive the recordings via email of all of them. So go back and watch the Identify Your Target Market training where I help you actually step by step to identify what is your target market and then find 20 people online, okay? I prefer online nowadays because of COVID and the lockdown. And complete the first exercise, the 6th exercise. Then at 6.2, decide or find, rather than the traditional ways, any other ways that you can actually contact them directly, okay? What is a direct outreach? How you can directly contact those people. And then write down what is your most efficient way so far, since you've been in the business for several years or not. Try and let me know. Try to think about what has been the most effective way that you've been getting clients so far. And then you have completed the exercise. The key that I'm repeating myself here is to be consistent and actually contact every day one person in that list or a couple of them, or actually pick a day during the week if you are too busy to do it daily, like might be any Friday, for example, that you prefer Friday afternoon to do that, and actually start contacting those people, okay? You can pick the way, might be LinkedIn prospecting, might be cold calling, might be warm email. Anything that you think. Nowadays that we are, for example, into Christmas, or you can actually send them a Christmas card or something. It's up to you. Be resourceful and let me know in the comments if you have any questions with the exercises. Of course, tomorrow at 7 p.m. I will be here with you also to answer your questions. So now let's go with the networking, and please use the comments to ask me anything, okay, about the exercises. Okay, nope. It's not the slide, sorry. And now we're going to networking. Those are supposed to be very short trainings, okay? This is why I try to go fast, because I don't want to overwhelm you with information, because most of you are telling me that. I always share a lot of information with you. And usually based on statistics, the attendees of any training, they do not get from you 4 to 8 things out of the trainings. Definitely, if I would like to take away something from this training today, is the consistency, that you need to do it daily or weekly. And actually that is you need a strategy step by step based on what I taught you today, and also to complete the exercise in the worksheets. Second client acquisition strategy, one among the most popular and effective ways It was voted, I think it got the second position in my survey to the question 70 to 100% of your clients come from, and then you answered that networking is the second one, got the second position. So what is networking? Networking is attending live networking events. Nowadays, especially, meeting people online is essential, okay? Follow up with new contacts is something that we forget. So what we need to do in order to boost our networking strategy, we need to be active online. We need to make our presence online and visible to our potential clients. And how we can do that? By attending live networking events, meeting people online nowadays, and following up with new contacts, because this is something we neglect, but this is the key to networking, the following up. What is needed? And networking skills, okay, but those can be developed, and referral partners. So if we have referral partners, that would be the ideal situation. What do we do then? We visit websites that list events, okay? We can find events from our association or professional organizations that we belong as translators. Social media, definitely. There are so many events online on social media. The Chamber of Commerce most probably has turned or all of its events into online events, and of course specialized publications. Let me know if you have in mind any other online events, but definitely exhibitions, conferences, and also CBD in the industry of our clients is also a great way of to network with our ideal clients. Be resourceful. So websites that list events, social media, wherever those events are posted, associations we belong to, okay, they have conferences every year, online events. Let me know which one is your favorite in our profession. So translation association, or our clients association might be, for example, the bar association of lawyers, if you're a legal translator, for example. Live networking venues, what might be? So here I list you some ideas: lectures, classes, workshops, conferences, cultural and sporting events, association meetings, award ceremonies, volunteer opportunities, lead exchange groups. Yes, there are such groups. Private gatherings, non-competitive businesses is the key, okay? You need to go to private gatherings where no competitive businesses are. That's the key. If I'm going fast, you can watch the recording anytime, so don't worry about that. So what is the key to meeting people online? Social media networks, Facebook groups, discussion groups, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is it has become so powerful that I have created a 12-week program especially for LinkedIn, and my participants, they're telling me they want to continue doing it for the whole year. So actually I'm planning to create an annual mastermind group. Web chats and webinars, blogs and forums, all of those are where you can actually meet people online. What you need to do, actually, you meet them online, and then what? Follow up. Okay, how is that? You can call them. You can send them an email. That's the traditional way. You can reintroduce yourself, add them on your social media network. What I do, I add them on my LinkedIn, and I include a note to the connection request where I tell them where we met. Send a link to your website, introduce them to a partner or referral or another person that you think that they would be interested in working together or knowing each other. Send them an article based on the discussion you had, or a precious, for example, resource based on what you were talking about. So what are the follow-up secrets here? Your knowledge, okay? What you can share with those contacts, because this is the most common question I get. So what I could share with those contacts into my follow-up message? Your knowledge. You can send them a copy of an article that's relevant to them or the discussion you've had with them. Your network. You can introduce them to somebody else, okay, as I already mentioned you. Or your compassion. Reach out and say, hey, just thinking about you, and especially nowadays with COVID, you can also be, so some empathy there. Let me know if you have questions, but definitely, if you don't follow up with the new people you meet, you're wasting your time in meeting them. So this is why that's so important to follow up with them. And the best way to convert your network members from online acquaintances to true prospects or referral sources is to be an active participant in the network. Network might be everything, anything, might be LinkedIn, might be the group where you belong, both of you, might be your social media accounts, everything. You need to be active. You choose where you want to be active, okay, so as not to be overwhelmed, and then be active to those leads, okay, so as to turn them from acquaintances into true prospects and referral sources, okay? So new contacts, because this is also very important information. When I'm asked by my mentees, okay, not all of my contacts are not my ideal clients, or they are not willing to work with me right now. So Elena says websites that list events, I should follow those pages. Definitely, Elena, there are so many out there. Let me know if you need more help on that. So most common question from my mentees is, okay, those new contacts are not my ideal clients, so they told me they are not right now in need of any actually projects, translation projects. Yes, but don't forget, one path is the new contacts to be prospective clients. The other path, they are useful networking contacts, and this is much, much more important, because if you see, it goes either to two paths. They might be people who can lead you to other marketing opportunities, any other marketing event, for example, okay? Or people who can lead you directly to prospective clients. This is the referral sources that I referred to earlier. So keep in mind that any new contact that you meet might be a useful networking contact if they are not, for example, prospective clients directly. So do not neglect to follow up, even if they are not actively or directly want translation from you. So let's go to the worksheet, action to be taken. Come up with 3 business networking opportunities that you can attend with the intention of adding value to others, as well as enhancing your network. And let me know in the comment, what networking events did you attend lately? So Elena says, my favorite is the Taboo conference. I can meet many professors from my old university attending or as a panelist, but I should go to lawyers or specific industries conferences. Yes, because there is the source of your ideal clients. What is a Taboo conference? I have no idea. Is it about academic? It's an academic event, Elena? So let me know in the comments, what was the latest networking event that you attended? And let's go right away to share with you the worksheet again. So we are on page 16, and then exercise 7 about networking strategy. You list 5 people in your network who consistently support you by sending you referrals, giving you advice, or doing anything else that's helpful. Then identify someone in your network for each of these 5 people whom you could connect them with. Whom do you know who will add value to their network or life? Is it a potential client, a potential business partner, a potential vendor? So here is the list in the 2 columns, people who support you and person to connect. And then find 3 additional business networking opportunities that you can attend with the intention of adding value to others, as well as enhancing your network. I think that this will be really helpful. And tomorrow we're getting into referral building. Take this time, grab a coffee, and check this humor studies. Great. ATA conference, great, Maida. I hope that you attended my presentation there. And let me answer your question before ending this live, and also let me know your question. So VA assistant, Maida, is a virtual assistant, is especially if you cannot hire someone to help you offsite, like in your office as a regular employee. You can definitely hire someone online. The fees vary there, but you can find someone for $10, I don't know, euros to 50 per hour in order to help you with specific tasks. So let me know, Maida, if I have answered your question. I can't wait to know your questions. Let me know if you have any questions about these 2 trainings, direct outreach, the slides that I shared with you, the networking strategy that we're going to build. But definitely, if you reply to those questions in the worksheet, you will see much difference to your strategy, and you will be more targeted to actually create your own client acquisition strategy and actually start getting clients every day. Yes, okay, thank you. You're welcome, Maida. Thank you for joining me live on the ATA conference. Thank you for being live with me here today. Thank you, Maida. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you, Vanessa. I know that Virginia has been following me, but she never presents herself here. I would really appreciate to introduce yourself and to get to know with each other. Let me know if you found it helpful, today's training, if you're going actually to implement a direct outreach and networking in your strategy. Are you going to include direct outreach and networking in your strategy? Let me know in the comments. So if you do not have any questions, that was for today. Can't wait to see your questions. Definitely you can comment anytime later. I will be able to see your questions, or reach me out via email at info@vmentoring.com. Anytime you want to learn about my trainings and my mentoring programs, you can book a call with me. It's totally free, no strings attached. So useful today's session. Thank you. Yes, Elena, I think that is a fully packed training that the time might not be. Yes, definitely, says Elena. Yes, very helpful, says Maida. I need to work on this. Definitely take some time and you will see much difference on your strategy and your business in general. And let me know which strategies you would like to focus on. Claudia, thanks, Virginia, very helpful. You're welcome, Claudia. Which one are you going to focus on? Are you going to do both networking and direct outreach, Claudia? And let me see if you have any questions. So if there are no questions, I will go and answer the most common question on Instagram in about 20 minutes from now. So Marcella, hello to Argentina. Mustafa, are you from Egypt? Where are you, Mustafa, from? Dublin, Ireland. How is the things in Ireland, Claudia, right now? Vanessa says, yes, thanks so much. I need to work on this in networking. Definitely. And networking can be done online, but it needs some adjustments, okay? You're welcome, Claudia. You're welcome, Vanessa. I wish you good luck and see you tomorrow about referral building, writing and public speaking. And I can share with you my story today because I've been listening to you asking me questions like how I'm so comfortable in front of the screen and the camera, and how I've become a public speaker. I can share with you my story because I can tell you that I was trembling the first time that I spoke in front of an audience. And definitely I'm very, very introvert. Yes, Claudia, need to work on networking. Networking is an ongoing process. I think that if we leave it behind, then we need again to start learning it, okay? So as to keep going. Carla Falconi, that I definitely need some help with public speaking. So Carla, tomorrow it's that for you. I'm going to do that for you, okay? Carla, join me tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central European time and ask me anything about public speaking, referral building. I need a better approach, but I'm working on it. Great, Elena. So if you have any specific questions, Elena or Carla, about your public speaking or your approach, as you said, Elena, let me know in the comments so as to be able to cover them, okay? So Carla, thank you for joining me and see you tomorrow. And if you have specific questions for me about public speaking, Mustafa says, how can I target ones that may be prospects on LinkedIn? Is this can be done by search only? Mustafa, I have a 12-week program on that specific that I cannot teach that in 1 hour, but definitely I'm going to devote from this Sunday until December 15, 10 days, I will be speaking about LinkedIn and how you can actually do prospecting on LinkedIn. So you can definitely join me from this Sunday. We're going to talk about that, Mustafa. But definitely no by search only. There are specific methods and tactics to be implemented on LinkedIn. In the mentoring programs that I have, the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, you're welcome, Elena. I have specific templates and specific strategy, again, with actionable steps in order to implement the prospecting on LinkedIn, because the information overwhelms us nowadays. We get so many connection requests, we get so many messages and emails that we tend not to read them, not to accept them. So it needs a specific strategy, Mustafa, so as to reach our goals and actually get those connections accepted, that we send the connection request and actually get ideal clients on LinkedIn. So join me for the 10 days from this Sunday up to December 15. I will devote all those days on LinkedIn and how you can actually prospect on LinkedIn the right way. Let me know if you have more questions. Mustafa, where are you watching me from? Are you from Egypt, Cairo? Where are you from? And see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central European time, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And please, I love to hear your questions. So share with me any questions so as to be able to address them tomorrow. So use the comments, ask me anything about tomorrow's topic or today's topic or the exercise that I've been doing in the worksheets. And join me live tomorrow. In about 20 minutes, I'm going live on Instagram to answer the questions that I received from Mustafa today, from Maida and all of you. And see you tomorrow, referral building, public speaking, and writing. Okay? Bye-bye for now. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Maida.